Blackwell. And to Mike Milner. And one who's not up here, if Al Water would come forward, I have one for him.
Our next award is the Thomas A. Kenny Memorial Medal, awarded to firefighter Christopher J. Blackwell of Rescue Company 3. Firefighter Blackwell is being honored for the rescue of a trapped woman from a plane crash in Flushing Bay near LaGuardia Airport on September 20th, 1989. Also awarded is $250 donation by the Honorary Fire Officers Association. Congratulations. Our next award is the Mayor Fiorello LaGuardia Medal. This year awarded to firefighter Kevin J. Smith of Hazmat Company 1. Firefighter Smith effected the rescue of 2 women trapped in a plane crash in Flushing Bay near LaGuardia Airport on September 20th, 1989. Also awarded is a $100 savings bond donated by Miss Rita Teresa Mayer in memory of our husband, Jack W. Mayer II, and a $100 cash award in memory of Rose Bachiri, donated by her family. Congratulations, Firefighter Smith.
Nothing to do with the job.
Nothing to do with the
car accident.
Oh, okay. All right. Good. Good to see you.
Yeah,
No, I got it. Loves you guys. Let's start up here. I always forget this. Okay. Just for our tape, I need your name and rank.
My name is Fireman Michael Milner, Rescue 4.
And how you spell your last name?
M-I-L-N-E-R.
Okay. Your feelings on the satisfaction of pulling Mrs. Cruz out of that plane?
I feel really great about it. I'm more nervous today than I was the night that we rescued her, to be quite honest. But I find it very nice that she had the opportunity to come up here and meet with the 3 of us, and maybe we can keep a friendship going for years in the future.
That's great. Did you assess that? I mean, the job obviously looked dangerous as soon as you guys got there.
It was more dangerous after we looked at the film than when we were there. I don't think we were thinking in that direction at the time, but afterwards we reflected on it. It was a little more dangerous.
Great. Thanks a lot. Stand there for a second. The patch?
Yeah, it's rescue.
Okay, we'll just cut away as soon as we finish.
My name is Firefighter Blackwell, Christopher Blackwell, Rescue 3.
Okay. What's the thing that stands out in your mind about this rescue? About knowing that she's there and knowing that you got to get her out?
It's hard to say. There's so many things that stand out. The thing that stands out the most, I guess, was after it was actually all over. Sitting up on the dock, looking down at what had actually happened. Yeah. Everything happened in the beginning so fast that we didn't really have time to think about it.
Your feelings on the satisfaction of pulling her out?
It was a big relief. It was a really big relief. I didn't think we were going to get her out at the very beginning. But Jerry, Mike, and myself, we decided right off the bat we weren't leaving without her. So it's a big load off our shoulders.
All right. Thanks a lot, Chris. Okay. Maybe just a couple more pictures. Oh, we talked to the lieutenant. Yeah. I was there before. Okay. So you guys are still with Rescue 4?
No, they're in 3. I'm.
Well, you lucked out on a good day. Do you want to get us now? Okay.
Yeah, friends by accident.
Yeah,
Lieutenant. Ernie, can I step in? Can I step in? You finished? Okay, sorry.
The 3 of us all together.
All right, okay. Modest, isn't he?
No, I just want to make sure.
Lieutenant, how do you feel about today?
It's a great day. I thought the night of the plane crash was great because of the outcome. A lot of fires. At the end, you feel bad. This was an emergency plane crash, and it was a great feeling for myself, Mike, and Chris that we saved somebody, and we knew we made the difference that night. And it was just a great feeling, and today's just a follow-up, and it's great. And Mrs. Cruz was nice enough to come all the way from Virginia to show her appreciation to us.
She's saying you're her heroes. And the city's saying it too. I mean, they're giving you no slouchy medal here.
Yeah, but all these guys right here, and the 3 of us will say it. We're all, we all do the same job, and a lot of times this was a plane crash. You got a lot of publicity, but there's a lot of fires where you go down a hallway and there's no cameras there. So I feel like, we're all firemen. It's our day. It's everybody's day. I think Mike and Chris would say the same.
When you went onto the airplane, were you worried? The thing was partially in the water, partially submerged. Were you fearful that it might go down?
What happened was, you react quick. There was a plane in the water. The 3 of us got in the water as fast as we could. We saw a lot of people coming out the main part of the plane, so I went to the tail section and I started searching around, and I yelled, and Mrs. Cruz answered that she was trapped. And I got on a walkie-talkie. Chris and Mike were right there, and from there the whole rescue operation started. It took about an hour and a half.
How was she trapped?
When on impact, the chairs of the plane went like an accordion fashion, and there was about 7 rows, and she was all the way at the bottom. I couldn't even see her. I had verbal contact, and we just had to cut with the hearse tool, chair after chair away, and it took a long operation. There were a lot of problems as far as the airplane taking on more water and wakes and the current, but when it was over, it was a great feeling, and today's just another great feeling for all of us.
Yeah. What is your name, sir?
My name is Michael Milner, Fireman Rescue 4. Michael L-N-E-R.
M-I-L-N-E-R.
That's correct.
Were you worried on the airplane?
Well, like Jerry had said earlier, occasionally the tail section would fall a little bit, and yes, it was in the back of our minds a lot, but we were going to make sure that Ann and us all got out together safely, and that was our first goal.
You had to cut these chairs away.
That's correct.
How hard was this to do?
It was pretty hard, and in some instances we had to use our bare hands in order to get at her because the tools just couldn't fit into some of the smaller crevices, so we had to use our own hands, and it was a tough, long battle, but it was well worth it. And having Ann here today, I am really proud.
Yeah.
Very much so.
She says she has lifelong friends.
I hope so. I hope so. I love to come down to Virginia.
Let me ask your name, please.
Christopher Blackwell.
One more Blackwell. I saw your picture in the newspaper.
I want you to know, so you almost missed out. If I hadn't been able to come today, because I did not have your address, and
How did you get in touch with me?
I had asked all of these guys. I told you the man from Reader's Digest, he's here today.
Did that guy
Start to work, concentrating on what you're doing. Time went by so quickly. It seemed like forever. I really quick.
Was that? Yeah.
Just didn't realize what was going on around us. Task at hand.
Oh, yeah. That's the only good thing about it.